Hey, welcome to week 5 in COM 416 propaganda. It was simply great to see you interact with Edward Bernays, the father of public relations, this week, to understand that propaganda can be understood as an essential part of the democratic process. And, that's partly why there's so much propaganda in journalism and public relations. So this week we turn to the topic of patriotism and nationalism. And first we have to kind of unpack what is patriotism, how is patriotism related to propaganda, and then we have to tackle the issue of partisanship and authoritarianism. One thing that was really exciting is that I saw that many of you are starting to get your collaborative teams together. You are starting to explore some topics, and I was delighted to see some team assignments are starting to be made. So all in all, I know that you're starting to gather information, do the brainstorming, and assign the roles needed to produce this live podcast. Let me know if you need help as you manage to get the free version of Riverside FM and practice using it to build your 1-hour collaborative podcast. It's going to be cool, but boy, it is a challenging assignment. So as you explore this week's materials on the psychology of patriotism and on partisanship and authoritarianism, I'm also bringing your attention to a really terrific tool that should be useful for your LEAP 2 project. It's called Notebook LM. And you can't use Notebook LM with your URI account. They've locked that out. You can try it with another Gmail account. It works great. I'm suggesting that you take a look at this scholarly article called Musical Metapolitics and the Alt-Right. Now, scholarly research isn't really designed for undergraduates to read. It's designed for experts in a field. And that's why scholarly articles can be a little bit intimidating to students, but boy, are they fascinating and a great way to activate your intellectual curiosity, especially because we're coming to address the dark side of propaganda. I thought this was a really interesting article about how music is a form of propaganda being used in the alt-right. And so I'm hoping that you take a look at this article, but that you do it through the lens of Notebook LM, which helps you get a deeper dive into the ideas that you encounter. And it lets you have a conversation with the author of this text. And you can do all kinds of things to engage with this article. You can listen to a podcast where AI characters talk through the ideas of the article. You can interact with the flashcards, play with the mind map. You can actually just ask questions. And like, for instance, ask, what does this article have to say about Taylor Swift? And you'll be surprised at what you learn. You can check out the slide deck that it creates. You can look at the video it creates. It's like absolutely fascinating. What I'd like you to do is tell me, how did you engage with this article and what did you learn? Because scholarship on this topic is very, very hot right now as we talk about how it is that propaganda activates our feelings of loyalty to a group. So political mind games, we're talking about it. I think you're going to have a great time learning this week. And again, realize I'm here for you if you need me. Let's get into it, shall we? All right, thanks.